Hi all, today we will discuss this pattern. See, if you observe this pattern, there are 4 number of rows are there, and each number is incremented by 1 to the next number, right? 1, only one number in the first row. In the second row, 2 and 3, 2 plus 1, 3, right? 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 7 plus 1, 8, 8 plus 1, 9, 9 plus 1, 10, right? Each number is increment by 1, right? And 4 rows are there. So we have to take so from we have to take 2 outer loops. We have to take 2 loops. One is outer loop and one is inner loop. Outer loop is to print the rows. For the each row we have to take one value like I equal to 1. For I equal to 1, row number 1. Okay, for I equal to row number 2, like that. Okay, so for I equal to 1 to I less than or equal to number of rows, whatever the value we will enter from the keyboard, whatever the user enters from the keyboard, I less than or equal to, so, and I plus plus. So, and in the inner loop we have to print the elements in the each row. So for int j equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, j plus plus we have to write, and we have to print, first we have to print the number. Number means here I am taking one variable num equal to 1. Before starting the outer loop we have to take num equal to 1. Okay, and after coming to inner loop we have to print first that num value. Okay, after that we have to increment num plus plus. Okay, first of all we have to print the num value, and after that we have to increment, okay, num plus plus. Okay, num plus plus means it will increment by 1 each time. Okay, we'll see how to write the program. So here if you take, I'm taking a here main method. After that so user has to enter the input number from the keyboard, right? So for that I'm using scanner class. Scanner is equal to new scanner of system.in. I'm entering. After that we have to do control shift O so that import statement will come. So after that we have to write user understandable message like enter how many rows you want in this pattern. Sorry, we have to write inside println statement how many rows you want in this pattern. Okay, so after that we have to store that entered value in variable n. After that here is your pattern. Okay, after that for I'm taking one outer loop for the each row. Okay, for so before starting this outer loop I am taking one num variable, okay, and I am initializing with 1. Okay, so we have to declare the data type as int. Okay, int num equal to 1 I have taken. Okay, after that we have to take one outer loop for the each row. For int I equal to 1, I less than or equal to n I plus plus. Okay, after that to print the elements in the each row I am taking another inner loop. inner loop, only one inner loop and one outer loop. I'm taking one inner loop starting from 1, j is equal to 1 to j less than or equal to I am entering, and j plus plus. Okay, and after that I am printing the number side by side. That's why I'm taking print statement. So between the elements space I need, so I am adding space. After that I am incrementing the number, okay, by 1, num plus plus. Num plus plus means num equal to num plus 1. Okay, it will increment the number by 1. And after that, for closing the inner loop, we have to come to the next line. And after outer for loop, we have to write the sc.close statement to avoid any resource leaks. Okay, this is how I have to write. So if you observe here, so how the execution takes place is, see, okay, we'll see how the output will come. Okay, I am entering how many rows are there in our pattern. 4 rows, right? So I am entering 4. Okay, this is what we want, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9 10. Okay, we can enter how many rows, like I am entering suppose 7 rows. It will print 7 number of rows like this. Okay, this is how it will print for the 7 number of rows. It is different pattern. Okay, now in this pattern we are having only 4 number of rows, so I am giving only 4 as a input. Okay, one, 2, 4, 7, right, like this. Okay, now we will see how the program will execute. Okay, so first of all, if you observe here, so first of all we have taken num equal to 1, right, and after that I equal to 1 I am taking, so 1 less than or equal to, here n means 4, right? So 1 less than or equal to 4, this is true, right? So that's why it will come to inner loop, and then it will come to whenever it will come to inner loop. So here j equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, right? J less than or equal to I means j less than or equal to I value here is 1. Okay, means 1 less than or equal to 1, right? 1 less than or equal to 1, this condition is true, this condition is true, right? So it will print, it will come to print statement, and it will print a num value. What is the num value? 1. It will print 1. Okay, after printing it will become, num value will increment by 1, right? Num equal to num plus 1 it will become. So how much num value it will, so that's why num value will become 2. Okay, after that now j equal to 2 it will become. Okay, in the inner loop j equal to 2 it will become, so 2 less than or equal to 1, this condition is false, right? So that's why it will come out to the next line. Okay, we'll come to system.out.println statement. Okay, next line it will become, in the next line, okay, now num value is 2, right? because here num value is 2. Okay, in the previous loop num value is 2, that only we are taking. So now I equal to, for I equal to 2, right? And for I equal to 2 less than or equal to 4. Okay, 2 less than or equal to 4, right? So it will go to next loop, next inner loop, and for j equal to 1, for j equal to 1, okay, 1 less than or equal to 1 true. Okay, so it will print how much? 2, right? Num value is 2. After that num will become num plus plus, means so num value will become 3, right? Now j equal to 2. I'm adding comments. Okay, so whenever j is equal to 2, 2 less than or equal to 1 true, right? So it will print a num value. What is the num value? Print 3, right? Num value is 3 before, and after that num value will get increment by 1, so num value will become 4. Okay, after that j equal to 3 it will become, okay, 3 less than or equal to, sorry, here j less than or equal to 1, j less than or equal to I, right? So less than or equal to 3 less than or equal to 2, this condition is false. Okay, so it will come to next line. Okay, so now so the first row, whenever I equal to 1 it will print 1, and whenever I equal to 2, okay, for the second row it will print 2 and 3. Okay, like that for the next 2 rows also. Okay, so we'll see now. Num equal to 3 I am writing. Okay, equal to 3. Num equal to here. So what is the num value in the previous loop when I equal to 2? Num is equal to 4, right? Last time. So 4 and I equal to 3, right? I is equal to 3 means third row, and 3 less than or equal to 4, right? So j equal to 1, j is equal to 1, 1 less than or equal to 2, 1 less than or equal to I value, right? I value is 3 here. Okay, this is true, right? So it will print, what is the value it will print? Num value is 4, right? Okay, after that num value become 5. Okay, whenever j is equal to 2, again 2 less than or equal to 3, this is true condition, so it will print 5. Okay, after that num value will become 6. Okay, after that j is equal to 3, it will become and 3 less than or equal to 3. This is true condition, so it will print 6 num value, and it again after printing it will become +1, right? 7. Okay, whenever g is equal to 4, at the time 4 less than or equal to 3, this condition is false, so it will come next to line, means next row. Okay, so like that. Okay, so in the third row, whenever I equal to 3, third row it is printing 4, 5 and 6 values, right? 4, 5, 6. Okay, like this for last row also it will be the same. Okay, so this is how we have to write the program to print this pattern. Okay, for I equal to 4 also the execution will be same like above numbers. Okay, if you hope you understand. If you have any doubts, please comment below. Thank you.